It's carnival season. I call it a season because it lasts 2 solid weeks. So for 2 weekends you see this, afternoons, nights, again and again, parading about, playing music, going into a bar. And what funny is, this is happening right after a big romeria outside town. I didn't go. I couldn't really. I don't know anyone well enough. And then 2 minutes later, here they are. All dressed up, all together, a whole gang. This one's been harder to talk about because I'm on the outside looking in. And yes, I feel excluded. Not in a dramatic way, just in that quiet, factual way, like they're a unit and I'm not part of that unit. They're reveling in being looked at too. They've done a performance for the camera. And I catch myself thinking, oh, I haven't got friends. And they've got friends. And you hope they're friends properly, not just costumes and habit. But surely a group this big, this cohesive, comes from childhood. They all went to the same school. There's only one primary school. As for secondary, they have to go to a nearby pueblo. And depending on money, sometimes they hitchhike because the bus costs too much. It's interesting, it's exciting, it's different. Same background, same environment, same people, everybody knowing everybody. And everyone wants to know who you are. The number of times strangers have asked me, ¿Tú de quién eres? Who you're from, who you belong to. Feels ancient, like something from another century. But maybe it's just human nature. If everyone knows everyone, then an unknown face is a question waiting to be asked. But look at them. They're having fun. The costume is elaborate, seriously elaborate. There's things from outside. No one is a farmer. There's China, Vikings, pirates, the circus, and they parade. I think they do 2 parades, but I missed the second one because I had to go to Madrid. Then the questions start circling. Do I want to be included in this fun? Or do I want my own fun, something quieter, without watching other people's joy like it's a show? Do I envy it? Yes, of course I do. I think what I envy is the certainty, the feeling of knowing who you are, because everyone around you confirms it. And when you're someone who runs around not fully sure, living mostly in your head, and you see a mass of people pretending to be someone else, while they know exactly who each person is underneath, it's curious to say the least. And how do I feel? Not lonely exactly, more like I inhabit a world of thoughts and silence, and they inhabit a world of noise, closeness, and very little privacy. And I don't know what that does to a person. People say mountains can weigh on you, that they raise the rate of suicide. I don't know if that's true. I actually like the mountains. The next pueblo over is completely flat. Nothing to rest your eyes on except a silo or a church. But here you've got drama. The mountains rising, the valley falling. It gives the place a shape. Unless you feel trapped. Trapped in the same group you grew up with. Trapped in a life where everyone knows who you and won't let you change. And then the mountains aren't romantic. They're a wall. But here they are anyway. Coming together, moving as one, a ritual. Social, noisy, a once-a-year permission to be ridiculous and proud of it. So yes, let's acknowledge it, let's imagine it, or just accept it as true for tonight. These people are friends, they're having fun, and for 2 weeks, the whole village becomes a stage.